I'm going to run through complete page design and editing with the editor. Um, I'm just going to pick a pretend business and lay out a design. Um, I'm going to do pet care. So I'm going to proof a page and see what I can come up with. I'm going to search for pet care. I'm going to pick a video. I just press the full width option. I'm going to stretch this out to the size I desire it to be. Now for moving the image to the very top, I'm going to use this hinge and just butt it up there. Okay, the blue lines here, I'm using a huge screen, almost 2,000 pixels, but the blue lines are visible to everyone. So any text or anything you need to be seen needs to stay within the blue lines. Normally it's much wider, but my screen's so huge that um, it's kind of a little space right now. So I'm going to start with the headline. And I'm going to change the text color here. Now the headlines, you can't really change the size of the text because they're H1 tags. So it's kind of your themes template. If you want a huge headline, just use, let me trash this. Just use the regular text box and make the font size nice and big. Okay, now I want to pick a font for this. So I'm going to go over to fonts. And find a nice font for this type of page. Try one of these. I don't really like that, but maybe someone else does. So, and I'm going to center this. If you're centering, use the center tool right here, and then center your text, and now just place the text right in the center of the page. Okay, scrolling down. Okay. Now, if I want to, if I want to do black and white, then you just pick the blank black or the blank white, And then you use the full width again. Stretch it to the size you'd like it. And then want to find some pet care pictures. Go with grooming. Okay. So I have a couple pictures there. Now if you want a little overlay to this video, you use the transparent overlay. And this is great for just some text here if you want text in this area. Add a little text and stretch this out and make it a little bigger. Okay, now this is where the blue lines definitely come in. If you want this text to always be seen by every user, you have to keep it within the blue lines. So that's just a little bit too big. Okay. And I suppose you go quickly set some text in these. I'm not going to get too much into design concepts other than layouts. Okay. Now, say you spent some time and you made a box like this and it has pretty text, and you did the outlines and everything. To clone it, because you might need two of them, just use this clone object. And then type in your new text there. Okay, now you might want a pet picture in the background here. So I'll grab another one. This video is more about just how to lay out with the editor, just like the backgrounds and the make sure that you could work on the exact looks, but I'm just laying out here how to lay out the actual template. Okay. And just you could do like a transparent overlay. Say you want just a paragraph of stuff. You might overlay it 50%. So you use those transparent overlays for that. And the butt tool, it just butts up to the blue lines, is right over there on the right hand side. Okay. I'm going to look for a piece of vector art. Oops. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that I want to use there. Let's see, pet. see if I could get a transparent. Nothing I see there. Okay, I was just going to do, going to do a little bit of parallax scrolling in this with this object. You shouldn't parallax scroll anything that's not full width, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just because some browsers just don't like to parallax scroll real smooth. So I'm going to go slower, so it's going to slowly move down the page as you scroll. I'm just going to save and preview, see where this is at. Okay. Okay, I'm going to call this part 1 and stop the video and see what else I could come up with.